Hi everyone. Okay, we'll get going now. So we'll just start off just with our high knees. So we'll get warmed up. So knees high. Go ahead into our jumping jacks. Go ahead and then into our skipping. Good, take a little break. Okay, we'll go 2 more times. Just again, high knees on the spot. 3, 2, 1, go. Just knees up. Good, and then into our jumping jacks. And finally into our skipping. Okay. Good, and stop. Okay, so sorry, just a small technical issue there a second ago, but we should need to be all good again. So, like I said at the start, just a couple of things that you'll need is your ball, a book, and you'll need a pillow, or you can use a basket. So I'll use a basketball, just something we can use as a target to throw into. Okay, so first thing I said we're going to do is we're going to look at a lizard. Just take the volumes. Okay, so first time we're going to look is a lizard. So quite similar to how we crawl with our bear, except this time we're going to be a lot lower to the ground, so a little bit more difficult. Okay, but we've done a lot over the last couple of weeks that, and again, it's something that we can try and challenge ourselves with. So for the lizard, you're going to lie flat on the ground. You're going to lift your legs up off the ground just by pushing through your toes, and as you step forward, the opposite leg comes up. Okay, so I go like this, and what I look to do is get my knee to touch my elbow, my knee to touch my elbow, my knee to touch my elbow. Okay, so I'll show you that one more time. So I get down, I lie on the ground, I lift up my body off the ground. As I take my left hand forwards, I twist and my right knee touches my right elbow. Okay, so I'll show you again. I'll be down, be up, I lift, and then this will go here, 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 here. Okay, so you have to go slow. If you go too fast, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but nice and slow. We'll just work our way up towards the screen. We'll stand up and then we'll walk back. Okay, so we can all do it together. Down on the ground. Now think about what you're doing. Okay, so my left hand goes forward. My right leg goes to my right knee. Right hand goes forward. Left hand goes to left knee. Good. Okay, we'll walk ourselves back. And we'll do it a couple more times. Take a bit of a breather. This is probably the toughest animal that we have done, and we probably will do. That's why it's left it a couple of weeks. Okay, so go again. Just a couple of steps, lying down. Lift yourself up. Now move your left hand forward, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Good. Okay. We'll do one more time. So, again, take a little break, take a little breather. I know I'm finding it tough, so, okay. Last time down on the ground. Lift your body up off the ground. So just your hands and your toes should be touching the ground. You'll move your left hand forwards, bring your right elbow to your right knee. Good. Okay. So we all know that when we go forwards, we always try and go backwards then as well. So we're going to try it a couple of times going backwards. Okay. So this is where you start to think. So the last time, the first thing that moved was your hand, and then first thing moved was to my left hand, and then my right elbow went to my right knee. That's the second thing. So I'm going to work in reverse. So my right elbow goes to my right knee, and then I push back with my left hand. Okay? So I'll start back from the screen a small bit. I'll be in my position here, and I'm going to pull my knee to my elbow, push back, knee to my elbow, push back, knee to my elbow. Okay, so a little bit more difficult, but again, a bit of fun just to try it, see if we can do it. Okay, so we'll give it maybe 3 goes and see can we figure it out. Okay, so you're going to be working backwards like your lizard, nice and close to the ground, moving kind of opposite sides. Okay, so ready? We can go. Good. Okay, take a little breather, and we'll give it another go again. So down we go, chest to the ground. Can we move backwards like lizards? So again, what I said was different is I have to bring my elbow to my knee first. Elbow to my knee, my hand is in front, push off my hand, elbow to my knee, push off my hand, elbow to my knee. Okay, one more time. Last and final time of our new animal. Okay, so ready, down I go. Stay low to the ground. And back. Brilliant. Okay. So we have a list of animals that we can move differently in. That's very, very long at this stage. Okay. So we have ducks and bears and rabbits and frogs, crabs, ostriches, scorpions. Now we have a lizard, a 3-legged dog. So these are all different ways that you can move now. So again, I'd encourage you, when you're just moving around, can you play around and move around these different animals? Okay. So we're just going to revisit 2 animals that we did on Wednesday. 2 very good ones, but 2 challenging ones. And they're very, very good ones to do for positions that you want to get into when you're older. So like being able to squat and hunt, lunge, and all these kind of movements that when you get a bit older and hopefully you keep training, that these are the kind of movements that you get very good at. Okay, so I'm going to take a book, put it over my head, and I'm going to do my giraffe. Okay, so I'll start away from the screen first, just to read down it. I'll put the book up over my head. I'll squat down, and I'm walking, trying to keep my feet on the ground as much as I can. My feet are out nice and wide, so again, I'm not trying to do it here. So I just step out as I stand normally, book up over my head, sit myself down, keep my arms straight, and remember, it's like the head of the giraffe is up here, and I'm walking. Okay? So, we'll give it a go again. Again, like I said, a really, really good one to practice, something that's really good to get really good at. Okay? So, if we're ready, we're just going to walk up to the screen like our giraffe, and then we'll walk back. Okay? So, ready? You can go with me. See if your mom or dad can try it. Down nice and low. Good, and back up. All right, let's go again. We'll do one more time up, and then we'll go 2 times walking backwards. Okay, book up over my head, sit myself down. Can I walk? And I have to see, can I keep my balance? It's not easy. I'm trying to keep my feet on the ground as much as I can. Wow, that's a tough one. Okay, so we'll do the same now, except we're going to move backwards. So book goes up over my head, keep my chest up. I need to be balanced, need to have my stability like we talked about, and I need to walk myself backwards. Okay, so difficult. Now I want you to do just to make sure that you've got a kind of a clean runway in front of you. There's no books or there's nothing that you can trip over. Just take a quick check. So I can see that mine's pretty clear. Again, put my book up over my head, walk myself backwards, trying to keep my feet on the ground. And up. Good. Okay. Second and final time. Book up over our head and see can we walk ourselves backwards. Okay? So we're ready. Book stretched up. Squat myself down and walk myself backwards. Oh, whoa, that is a tough one. Okay, so like I said, we're just going to revisit 2 animals that we did the last day. Kind of animals that are more challenging now as we're into third, almost into our 4th week. So what we look at is our 3-legged dog. And what I said before the 3-legged dog was some of those big words for coordination and obviously some balance and stability, okay? So we have to balance on one hand, we have to be stable across the tree, and then we have to be able to coordinate. I have to be able to move my hand in a different way than my feet. So you remember that my hands walked while my foot hopped, all right? So I'll start away from the screen again. So we'll go up, right foot is going to hop, and my right foot's going to hop, and my hands in the front are going to walk, okay? So I'll go first, just the demo. So hands down in front, up on my right foot's going to hop, my hands are going to walk. Okay, so easy enough. So we'll all give it a go together. Just get it on the right time. Okay, we're going to go in 3 seconds. Walk ourselves up like our 3-legged dogs. We'll walk ourselves back then. Okay, ready, go. Remember, lift your hands, hop your leg. Good, and we're up to the screen. Okay, we'll walk ourselves back. We'll do it one more time off our right leg. So down we go, walk and hop. Brilliant. To the screen. Okay, walk ourselves back. Obviously we're going to go off our left leg 2 times. Make ourselves up towards the screen and just walk ourselves back nice and easy. Okay, so hopping your back foot and at the same time you're lifting your hands. Okay, so just to make that point again, they're not moving separately, they're moving together. Okay, so I'm hopping that foot, walking my hands at exactly the same time. Okay, so you don't want to hop your foot a couple of steps, then walk your hands. Try and do them together. So hands down, foot on the ground, and you're hopping like a 3-legged dog. Brilliant. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll just go back 1 time either leg, just moving backwards. Okay, so do my right leg first. So again, I'm going to be hopping and moving my hands. Now what happens a lot of time here is you'll hop your foot back a couple times and then your hands will meet up with it. What you need to be able to do is move your hands and your feet at exactly the same time. Okay, so I'll let you figure it out. I'll go as well, so I won't give too much away. I'm going to hop my foot, walk my hands. And then down. Good. Walk myself back up. So like I said, if you find yourself moving your foot back and walking your hands, try and move the 2 of them together. So as you hop, lift a hand. As you hop, lift the other hand. Okay? So down again, hop, and move the leg backwards. And then we're to the end. Okay, we're about halfway in. Just take a quick drink, and we'll meet back here in about 20 seconds. Okay, perfect. All right, so like I said, you'll need your basketball and your pillow. So we're going to do a little bit of throwing and catching. Okay. Now I also said you can get a basket. So I have a basket here. So again, it can be a different target if you don't have a pillow. Just going to be something that we can throw into. Okay. So I have a basket, and I might use a pillow up here as another target. Okay. So I'll just move my screen back. Okay, so we've practiced the actions quite well of our throwing, and we've worked on pushing with a single hand from the floor. We've looked at throwing to different heights, so we've looked at rolling along the ground, what's important, pointing my hands. We've looked at passing to another height a little bit higher, nothing changes, and then we've looked at passing up to head height. Okay, so the challenge now is, can we pass to a point? Okay, so I'll just put my pillow down here just to be easier. Something soft. All you're trying to do is land the ball on the pillow. Now, obviously, the pillow it could bounce off the pillow, but don't throw it too hard. All we want to do is basically it touches off the pillow. Okay? So I'm gonna get back to my position where I'm on my knees. I'm gonna pass. Now, what I'm very much focusing on is that I'm pointing my hands at the pillow when I throw it. Okay? And I'm hitting the pillow. Okay? So just do it one more time. Just as that, not hard. Just point the direction you want to pass and try and hit it square in the middle of the pillow. Okay? So we'll give it a go. We'll just do maybe 5 attempts. Can we pass the ball onto the pillow? Okay? Keep your score as well. See what you can get. I'll keep my score as well. We'll see how we all get on. Okay? Good. 1. Five attempts. Oh, that was a close one. That's still 2. So, hope everyone else is having a good go. Good. 3. Also, what's important is it's not too far away from you. You can see it's only 2 or 3 steps away from me. So I'm actually really close to it. Okay? Again, I don't want it too far away. It's just a nice distance that I can throw it off the pillow. Okay, I've got one more to do, and then we'll change up a small bit. Okay, last one, and on the pillow. Alright, so how do we change it up? We'll just challenge you a small bit, bring a bit more of our balance into it. We're going to pass the ball while sitting like a duck, okay? And after we've passed it, we're going to crawl over to the ball like a duck, pick up the ball and crawl back, okay? So, I'm down in this position, down nice and low, pass the ball. Once it gets, I've got to walk like a duck to get the ball, and then I've got to walk back like a duck as well, okay? So, when you're ready, you can go. Again, we'll take 5 attempts, sit like a duck, small distance, so I'm only 1, 2, 3 steps away from the pillow. So you can do that 1, 2, 3, that's your starting point. So you're not 15 or 20 steps away from it, you're close, okay? Just 3 steps away from the pillow. Down in your duck position, and you're going to throw it and retrieve the ball while you're in your duck position as well, okay? So ready, go. Good. I might go up this direction, so easier to see. Oh, missed that one. Got a bit more distance to go to get the ball. Good. 2 more. That time. Again, still got to go as my duck. Let's retrieve the ball. Good. 1 step back. Last one for me. See how you're getting on. Hopefully you got 5 out of 5 or as close to it. Good. And last one. Brilliant. Okay. So that's just, I suppose, to bring a bit more focus on where we're throwing it, because before we've been throwing the ball, our main aims when we threw the ball were that we were pointing our fingers and our hands in the direction we wanted the ball to go. So that has to happen here. Okay? Before you could hit it anywhere off the wall or anywhere off the couch, now you really have to point the ball because it has to hit the target. Okay? So we're getting a little bit better, pointing the ball, trying to hit the target. Okay? Just to finish up, just a small bit more on our balance and our kind of our coordination. So we're going to go back into our squat position, and we're going to work on the ball around our body, kind of bring it a little bit more challenging this time as well. Okay, so we'll start with some of the harder stuff. We're going to sit down like our duck. We're going to do a figure 8 through our legs with the ball. Okay, so I'll show you first. I'm down through my legs. Okay, and I'm using my fingers to control the ball. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll do 5 times in and out. So when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, down. 1, 2, 3. Keep your head up. 4 and 5. Okay, how do we make it more difficult? We're going to start going backwards first and feed it through my legs. So it's not going to go in through this way. It's going to go in this way. Okay, so a tough one. So when we're ready, 3, 2, 1, the opposite direction. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Again, how do we make this a little bit more challenging? So what we're going to do is on our backs, we're going to feed the ball through our legs in a figure 8. Okay? So I'm going to pass the ball through my legs, and each time I'm moving my legs like a scissors. So my legs are going in and out, in and out. So as they go this way, I'm putting through, move them, put them through, move them, put them through. Okay? So we're ready. We're going to go for 10 times. Take your time, because what will happen is you might miss it and it will go away. So you want to go nice, slow, controlled. You'll see me as well. Okay? Ready? Feet up. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We're going to go the opposite way. I'll give you a little bit of time just to finish. So I went this way. Next time I'm going to go opposite. Okay? Just through the opposite side. So ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay. Tough ones. We're getting good use of the ball. We're getting good control of the ball. We have to be very, very conscious or very, very thoughtful of what we're doing, because if we're not, we lose the ball and we'll kind of scamper away from us. Okay. So the last little bit of that we're going to do is we're going to bring a little bit of motion into it. Okay. So we've already done the one where we walk like ducks and we bring the ball around our body. Now we're going to see, can we do the one where we go figure 8s and walk with the ball. Okay. So I'll show you first. We're down nice and low. I'm going to feed the ball through my legs as I walk. I'm going to bring the ball through my legs. Okay? So, might look difficult, but if you take your time, it's not too hard. You just have to think about the whole time. I'm still walking like my duck, and then feeding the ball in and out of my legs. Okay? So, when we're ready, we'll work our way up, and then we'll walk backwards. So, you can go. Good. Walk our way back. Take a little break. 5 or 10 seconds. And then we'll go again. Okay? So, down I go. And walk. I'm like my duck now, so my knee can go down to the ground. Good. And back. Okay. Last time. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Down. Feed it through. And feed it through. Good. Okay. One little game just to finish. So we've been practicing our jumps and our lands. So we'll make it into a little game. Like we made the throwing into a little game, we'll make the jumping into a little game as well. So you'll need your book again. What I want you to do is put your book down as a starting point. It can be anywhere. A lot of space in front of you. You can take your pillow again. You can put your pillow just up a little bit. You're going to mark that where you jump and land. So we've already been doing our jumping. When we land, see, can we jump for a little bit of distance? Okay, so nothing changes. My hands start up. My hands swing back. And I jump. I look down and I put the pillow beside my foot. And then I walk back and see, can I beat the jump? Okay? So what we'll do is we'll just go 3 attempts. And then we'll leave it for the day. Okay, so do your first attempt nice and easy. And then we'll kind of make it a little bit harder as we go. Okay? So swing, jump, look down. I didn't beat it. Okay, we'll go again. So look down. A little bit better that time. So I have one more jump, same as you. See, can you go past your pillow? Good. Just about. Brilliant. Okay. So just to recap, new animal to practice. So you've got your lizard. So very low to the ground. Hand goes forward, elbow goes to knee. And we've also looked back at our giraffe. And like I said, it's a very good one to practice, especially as we get older and we need to be able to do movements like our squats and our lunges and our overhead squats when you get older. And hopefully, if you keep practicing now, it'll get a lot easier when you get a bit older. Okay, so really, really good one to practice those 2 animals. And the last ones are 3-legged dog, another brilliant one to do. You have to be moving 1 leg and 2 arms at the same time. Okay, so 3 animals that I really encourage that over the weekend you give a couple more goes to, and hopefully on Monday they've got a lot better. Okay, Thanks a million, everyone, and we'll see you again on Monday morning. Bye now.